Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 5. We want to present about library book program testing. But before that, I want to introduce myself and my friend. My name is Nanda Yunita and
what is library
partner
book
is Dini
program
Damayanti.
testing?
So let's get started.
In this project, the writer will conduct a series of tests on our library book program. And
the purpose of the testing is to ensure the application runs well, 2. Detect errors, 3. Check or test entities, 4. Doing validation.
okay, so what testing tools that we use? The first is black box testing. It involves testing a system with no prior knowledge of its internal working. The second is white box testing, defined as the testing of the software, solution internal structure, design, and coding. The third is the unit and GWeb unit. GUnit is a unit testing framework for Java programming language. Meanwhile, GWeb unit is for web application.
Okay, next for Kelompok. Kelompok is a free code coverage library for Java, and 5 is Mockito. Mockito is a popular mock framework which can be used in conjunction with JUnit. And 6 is Jmeter. Jmeter is designed for testing web application but has since expanded to other test functions.
And the next is configuration tools. The first is operating system. We use Windows 10 Home Single Language 64-bit and hardware Asus laptop A409F, Intel Core i5 Gen 8 and 4GB RAM. And we use software Netflix EDA 8.2 and Apache Demeter.
Okay, I want to explain a little bit about the result black box. The number 1 is test case, verifying admin login. Test data, use a valid username and password. In the admin login, you want to log in with data valid. And then expected result, display pustaka kita page. And then the actual result, display pustaka kita page, and the result is success. Second, verifying admin login, use an invalid. You type the invalid username and password, and the expected result, system display error, and actual result, system go to login server Java, and the result is failed.
Okay, so it's the example of the result black box that for all you can see in our PowerPoint. And then we go to live demo. In here we want to show you our result of GUnit, GWeb unit, and GUnit Kelompok, Kelompok, and Jmeter. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the result of our GUnit. The first is new empty JUnit test or GUnit for the DAO. The first is test get by ID that test, and this is get search record and get all records that skip because I declare it ignore in the code. And then add book, test connect, update book and direct book that test. And then there are new empty JUnit test too for JWeb unit. This is the first is login error. This is valid because expected the web will go to error page, but the actual result is null. And then test view book page, test search book page, test index, and address is test. And the next is new empty JUnit test tree. This is the JUnit for Projek. There are 16 tests that add. For test the chapter and data. And the last is new empty JUnit test for. This is the JUnit for chapter that using Mockito. I want to show you the library that we use this. Okay, so this is the test library that we use. There are the unit and Hamcrash for the unit. This is the Mockito for the Mockito framework, and this is the JWeb unit. JWeb unit all for JWeb unit framework. And then I want to show you about Kelompok. Okay, so this is the Kelompok, the result of our project. The first is servlet. There are login servlet, and there's no instruction that pass. All with me. And then we go to element controller, package controller. There are DAO and almost 100% pass, but they are still missed. The miss is at the sketch texting. Okay. The next is element model or package model. There are buku model or Projek. There is set getter. The keyword is known as constant is missed, but the other is passed. And then we go to package DB or database. There are database connections and almost 100%. The sketch is not covered. Okay, so this is our Kelompok, and the next geometer will be explained by Nanda.
Okay, this is a geometer. The first, this is a test plan. If we want to test the page about this project, and then you can click the left, add, treat, and treat the group. You must make a treat the group. And this name and the number of treat user. User can access in this web application and ramp up period seconds and loop count. And then next in login servlet, HTTP request. I change the name in is login servlet, and you type server name or IP in this table and this form, and then port number, adjust to your port, and you must type the project and then the page you want to test, and then you can click add, and the geometer won't show the text plane. And the next index process. In the index process you can change only this page. The first, login servlet, because I want to testing about the login servlet. And the index process, you can change the page, what is your page name, and add book process. And still same, you can change only this, and don't forget to add the HTTP request. And next, you can click left and listener. You can click the view result tree, This is you can see the project or the page is running or successful. If the icon is green, this is the process success. If the violet, you can look at this, and in this icon change yellow like this, and then you can click left again, read, okay. Listener and summary report. This in this you can see label, login server, index process, and add book process. Sample for 500 user, average about login server and index process and add book process. Average, minimize, maximize, and then error. If 0% the web or the page is not error, and then you can see view result in table. In this sample and start time. In the start time, when the virtual user package delivery occurs, label, in this label, login server, index, and add book. And the next, treat name. In the treat name of each user who access the treat group web server. And the next, the sample time. It takes for a web server to send data from a computer to a web server, then the web server responds and the web sends data to the user, and status is success. And the next, the graphs. We can see the graphs about data in the black color, average blue, median is purple, deviation is red, and throughput is green. Okay, this is a login process about the generator. Okay, this is the presentation about project. Sorry for the mistake. Stay healthy and stay safe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any question, just write comment below. Bye-bye.